the Strip
Today's top
once
three
the Israel-Hamas
headlines.
war comes to an end. Donald Tusk, the former Prime Minister and European Council President,
October 27th.
Ursula von der Leyen, the President of the European Commission, has proposed 5 basic principles to guide the future of the Gaza Strip once the Israel-Hamas war comes to an end. The principles include the end of Hamas rule over the densely populated enclave and the lifting of the strict blockade imposed by Israel and Egypt since 2007. The European Union has adopted a joint position supporting Israel's right to self-defense in line with international law and calling for humanitarian corridors and pauses to accelerate deliveries of emergency aid, such as food, water, and fuel, into Gaza. Von der Leyen announced a further €25 million in humanitarian aid for Gaza, bringing total funding for this year to €100 million, and said her executive was working on a maritime corridor from Cyprus to complement the Rafah crossing, the only route currently available to bring in emergency supplies. Donald Tusk, the former Prime Minister and European Council President, will have to wait several weeks before having a chance to form a government after the president, Andrzej Duda, said he would offer the first chance to do so to the ruling Law and Justice, PIS, party. PIS won the most votes of any party in the election, but fell far short of a majority of seats in parliament. All other parties have ruled out entering a coalition with them, leaving them without any obvious path to retain power. A broad coalition of opposition forces, the biggest of which is led by Tusk, have said they are ready and willing to form a government. Assuming that PIS fails to find a majority, after 2 weeks, the Sejm will be able to nominate its own candidate. This is likely to be Tusk, who would then lead a broad grouping of opposition forces, including Civic Coalition, the center-right Third Way, and the leftist Lewica.
They cannot choose what they witness. The deaths of others and the grief of their elders. Thousands have died. Farah Hassan was 2.5 years old and was killed by an airstrike on October 27th. She came late in the life of her parents, Abir and Mohammed, reaching now for the comfort of memory.
حسيت حالي ملكت الدنيا كلها وظلت ننتظرها بلحظة بلحظة لغاية ما أجت على هالدنيا وظلت نربي فيها لحظة بلحظة لغاية ما كبرت وما زلت تسمع صوتها عبت علي الدار. والله فرح يا خالة تشوفها عبت علي الدار عبت علي حياتي.